For weeks, I had been contemplating what to give my husband for his birthday. I wanted to give him a gift. And I hinted around and I asked him. And every time he said, just fix me a nice dinner and some delicious desserts. So that's what I did. And I chose a meal similar to what he used to get at his favorite Chinese restaurant that closed a few years ago. And he was all for it, but I'll show you how it turned out.
I purchased the Pekin duck frozen at Aldi's. It only cost $15.86. It weighed almost 5 pounds. The experience ended up easier than I expected. After washing the duck thoroughly, you just prick the skin with the fork in order to render the fat and keep it crispy, and roast for 30 minutes for each pound at 350 Fahrenheit. Dan wanted to help with the preparations, and he glazed the Pekin duck with orange sauce the last 5 minutes of roasting. As a side dish, I prepared this pad thai with chicken, rice noodles, and a sweet and tangy sauce. It's a dinner kit you can pick up at Aldi, and their cold section is just under $10. It comes with noodle packets and a packet with vegetables and chicken, and then a sauce packet also. Then on the back of the bag, you have your instructions, and it's very easy to put together. Everything goes into one skillet. And add your chopped peanuts, and the dish is ready to eat. I also made Danny his favorite appetizer that he used to get at Hoonan House, minced chicken, and this is from the Korean dish I made the other day. It was a little intense, the flavors were, so I added some rice to it to mellow it out. And I put it in the lettuce like a little boat, and this will go along perfect with his Pekin duck and Thai noodles. This Pekin duck dinner turned out better than I thought. It's a delicacy. It's like gourmet and very delicious. The next day, I disassembled the duck. It's a bit of a process, but I enjoyed it. And I put the meat in a bowl, and I separated the bones because I want to make bone broth with the duck bones. They still have a meat very tightly attached to them. I'll just put these bones in the freezer until I look up a recipe later in the fall and make duck soup. When I first met my husband 10 years ago, I came over here and I looked at his refrigerator because I was being nosy, of course, and there was a big bowl of gelatin. He must have used 4 boxes of Jell-O to make it, and it was filled with every kind of fruit you can imagine. And I found out right then and there that that man loves him some Jell-O. Here's everything we need to make our orange Jell-O salad with cream cheese. We got 2 cups of water, a couple oranges and grapes, the orange gelatin, 2 boxes, and 1 package of cream cheese, 8 ounces. And I have a tea kettle over here where I'm going to boil the 2 cups of water. This is super easy. All right, we have our gelatin in a nice dish here. I'm just going to leave it in the same dish, let it dissolve. I'll pour the hot boiling water over it. I'm going to whisk it until it dissolves. And then we'll let it set for 2 minutes before adding the cream cheese. We whisk in the cream cheese. Just kind of break it up and start whisking in carefully and gradually. After completely blending the Jell-O with the cream cheese, you put it in the freezer for 30 minutes or the refrigerator for 2 hours. This is to gel before you add the fruit topping. If you love orange cream ice cream or orange creamsicle, you'll love this dessert with fruit on top. The next day, we went to Danny's daughter's for a birthday party she threw for him. There was a house full of guests. It's all related to Danny.
Big 75!
The food was absolutely delicious. One of the best lasagnas I've ever tasted in my life, a wonderful salad bar. And the house was decked out in the front for Halloween. Danny said when he was a kid he had more Halloween-themed parties than you could imagine because his birthday was so close to Halloween being October 24th. The chrysanthemums were gorgeous. The pumpkins were beautiful. Someone insisted I sit under the banner saying, "My day's coming." The cake was classy with large frosted roses. And Danny sang a song he didn't want to put on YouTube. Then Danny blew out the candles.
We had a great time at his daughter's house celebrating Danny's birthday. It was amazing. He has a wonderful family. I wanted to make him another dessert, of course, and he asked for pumpkin bread. Unfortunately, I haven't pureed any yet. I'm going to be doing that soon. I asked him if it's okay if I can make zucchini bread instead, because he loves my zucchini bread. It's called My Mom's Zucchini Bread from All Recipes. It's a go-to recipe that I use. And usually I make 2 loaves. But this time, in this baggie that I thawed out, I don't have enough. I only have enough to make 1 bread, and that's fine. 1 loaf of bread. So that's what we're going to do. And he loves it just like a dessert. A couple days ago, I took the zucchini out of the freezer and thawed it out down below in the refrigerator. It has a lot of excess water, so I'm going to press it down with the bowl. I'm just weighting it down with a can of Popeye spinach. A full can, that will do it. An empty can would not do the trick as well. I'm trying to get the shredded zucchini strained as soon as possible. So I just gathered my dry ingredients, my flour, salt, baking soda, baking powder, and I'm going to mix them all together. And I also added cinnamon. Just mix the dry ingredients up a little bit. Mainly they're mixed up very well from sifting, but I just want to incorporate the cinnamon into the flour. Here, I whisked my eggs and oil together there. We added the vanilla, sugar. This is a separate bowl, of course, from the dry ingredients. And then I'm going to mix them all together in that large bowl. I'm flopping this right now, but I'm going to fold that in carefully. Zucchini. We'll mix the wet and dry ingredients together. Okay, I'm going to blend this together very well. Now I'm going to crush this 1/2 cup of nuts with the same measuring cup that I measured it out with. I'm just going to be very careful because I don't want them to fly all over the place. And they will. You can omit this altogether if you have allergies or someone in your family has allergies or you don't like walnuts. You can replace these with pecans, of course. Now the nuts are in the mix, and I've got my oven preheated at 325. Got my pan ready. It's sprayed with non-stick cooking spray. Okay, my husband's going to wake up to the smell of zucchini bread. Yay!
The zucchini bread's in the oven. We're going to bake for about 50 minutes.
Zucchini bread is done. It needs time to cool. My husband will be delighted. I've made this before. I believe it's on my playlist. You can see instructions on how I make the zucchini bread and the recipe. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm very thankful for you to be watching this, helping me celebrate my husband's milestone. Turning 75 it is a big to-do. We had a great time this weekend, and he was able to relax and enjoy some good food and fellowship with family and friends too, because he met up with some neighbors later on yesterday. God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you on the next one.